Now this is obviously a surfboard. Pretend this is you. See how easily that slid off? Now that could be you. This is a unwaxed surfboard. For anyone living in New Jersey, the beach is just a short trip away. And for many in New Jersey, surfing is a hobby or even a lifestyle. A properly waxed surfboard is the first step in getting started to be able to get into the waves and enjoy the activity many of us shore residents are familiar with. Both novice and professional surfers alike can benefit from learning correct waxing techniques, and my speech will demonstrate the importance of a properly waxed surfboard and just how easy it is for you to do so. Now, to begin, we must gather our materials: a base coat of wax, a top coat of wax, and a rag to wipe away any foreign material, and of course, our surfboard. Now the base coat to start is a very hard wax that will not melt under most temperatures, and serves as a wax to allow your top coat to stay on your board longer without melting off or getting removed by either the sand or the waves. Now top coats come in various different temperatures, and you want to make sure that you pick the correct temperature wax for the correct water temperature of the year. Now it is about 40 degrees in the water in New Jersey right now, and for that I am using a cold water wax, and you want to make sure that you use the correct temperature for whatever time of the year it is. Picking the correct temperature wax ensures that the wax will not melt off easily if it is too soft, or on the other hand, won't harden up and lose its stickiness if it is too hard. So begin by laying your board in front of you lengthwise, as I have done. Begin by taking your rag and wiping away all the areas that you'll be waxing. So you want to make sure that you get from side to side and roughly about the middle of the board, starting in front of the pad and going about 2/3 of the way up. Now wiping away ensures that your base coat will stick properly to the board. Once you've ensured that your board is completely clean, the typical areas of waxing are the middle of the board, from the pad to 2/3 up, as I said. And you will begin by taking your base coat. Now this is half of a base coat brick, and this is about all that you will be using for the entirety of the board. And you're going to want to start by making a crosshatch. Now these will form X's. Since this is the practice run, I am not going to show it being done fully, as I cannot buy any more wax now that the surf shops are closed. You will see the buildup begin. Now once, make sure you're pressing firmly with this wax. This is a very, very hard wax, and to ensure that it actually comes off onto the board, you must press very firmly. Make sure that you come to the sides of the surfboard all the way up right until the edge forms. This ensures that you get proper coverage of your board. Once the entire board has the pattern of those X's that I demonstrated, you want to make sure that you do it about 2 to 3 times so that you get proper buildup of the X's in the entire waxing area. Now we will begin to use our base coat to form circles on top of those X's. These circles will begin to form bumps. Once we've used this entire half of a base coat bar, it is time to move on to our top coat. Now, even just holding the top coat, you will notice that it is a much softer wax and it requires much less strength for it to transfer onto the board. So to begin, you're going to do the same thing, those X's, then go the other way. Do this about 2 to 3 times, and then begin to form circles. Make sure that it's building up and forming little bumps. These little bumps are what's going to give you the traction to keep your feet planted properly on the surfboard. Now for this, we will roughly use about half a puck, or until we have formed very solid bumps. You could use your hand to test for stickiness by using a wide palm over it, and it should be noticeably tacky, almost like there's a rubber on top of the board. At this point, your board should be complete. You'll see that there are bumps all over the board. In this demonstration, you should have learned how easy it is to wax a surfboard, and hopefully you'll use your new knowledge to help either someone you know who surfs use this, or maybe even yourself if you ever begin to surf or surf right now. Remember, everyone looks cool while surfing, and you could too. Thank you.